Hello. This is Antya from Byte Shuffle. Thank you for always watching my videos. This time, I've put together a guide on how to navigate and sideboard against Cascade Crash when using the Painter archetype. Starting this time, the videos will feature post-ban update deck lists. I apologize for the delay in releasing videos featuring post-ban updates. Here is the deck list we will be using this time. The deck finally matches the list from the deck guide video. Since the colors in my hand don't align well, I'll mulligan. I'll put Beseech the Mirror on the bottom. The Surveil effect sends the card to the graveyard. I'll assess the positioning and pacing relative to my opponent. I played Lotus Petal preemptively, but that was a misplay. I'll add a second Lion's Eye Diamond to my hand and go all in on the next turn. I drew a card I absolutely didn't want to see on top. I'm going all in. From here, I'll generate additional mana needed for the combo. I'll go for the combo route through the graveyard. Endurance completely shut me down. And with that, the adventure came to an end. Before sideboarding, I'd like to review the list we used. First, the conclusion. I will explain it step by step. As many of you probably already know, let's take a moment to quickly review how Cascade Crash works. When you cast cards with Cascade, such as Shardless Agent or Violent Outburst, the Cascade ability is triggered. After that, it leads into Crashing Footfalls, bypassing the suspend cost and putting 2 Rhino tokens onto the battlefield. Now, let's get into the main topic. Here are the cards from Cascade Crash that are relevant to ANT. First, there are the various counterspells such as Force of Will, Force of Negation, and Mystical Dispute. The opponent does have counterspells, but they don't typically add significantly more after sideboarding. Basically, the game tends to revolve around how quickly each player can execute their combo. This time, I won't be using the Painter package. Thus, as usual, I'll use cards like Duress, Thoughtseize, and Veil of Summer to eliminate the opponent's threats, then aim for victory with the Storm Plan. Next are graveyard hate cards such as Fairy Macabre and Endurance. To bypass these, after sideboarding, I'll aim for victory using the Ad Nauseam route to leverage Storm. Additionally, to counter cards like Blood Moon and Magus of the Moon, I'll include Chrome Mox in the deck. This card can boost combo speed, provide support after going through the Ad Nauseam route, and as a bonus, act as a countermeasure against the opponent's Blood Moon. If you have enough Chrome Moxes, even when casting Ad Nauseam at a low life total, it often leads directly to victory. For sideboarding, since I'm aiming for a speed-oriented game plan, I'll take out Reign of Filth and Cabal Ritual, as they require multiple lands or a filled graveyard to be effective. It's a tough call whether to mulligan, but as long as I draw a land, things should work out, so I'll keep this hand. I'll use the Surveil land to aggressively dig for a land. The Surveil effect sends the card to the graveyard. If I just sit and wait like this, I think the situation will only get worse, so I'm going all in. From here, I'll generate additional mana needed for the combo. As for when to stop with Ad Nauseam, with Infernal Tutor. If you can generate 6 mana while building up Storm and achieve Hellbent, you can secure the win. With Beseech the Mirror, if you can generate 4 mana while building up Storm and have at least 1 permanent to pay the bargain cost, you can achieve victory. I'll accelerate my mana while also building up Storm. I'll use hand disruption to scout ahead. As expected, they were holding endurance. With enough storm built up, I'll cast Tendrils of Agony. For my opening play, I can start with hand disruption on turn 1. Plus, as long as Blood Moon doesn't hit the board, I don't anticipate a color screw, so I'll keep this hand. I'm completely locked out now. The adventure to find one of the 4 lotus petals, 3 chrome moxes, or an island or swamp in my deck begins. With lotus petal, I'd have to spend 2 cards, so drawing chrome mox worked out much better. I'll use hand disruption to scout ahead. I took out Force of Will. I played Wishclaw Talisman. Here, starting with Dark Ritual, following up with Duress to scout their hand, and then using Wishclaw Talisman to search for Ad Nauseam would likely have secured the win. Business as usual today. I'm going all in. From here, I'll use hand disruption to scout ahead. As for when to stop with Ad Nauseam, with Infernal Tutor, if you can generate 6 mana while building up Storm and achieve Hellbent, you can secure the win. I'll accelerate my mana while also building up Storm. I'm 1 mana short, so I'll cast Infernal Tutor to generate mana, then use Past in Flames to flashback Tendrils of Agony from the graveyard. Lastly, I have an announcement. I'm posting the concepts behind the images used in my videos, as well as small flavor-inspired stories, in the YouTube community section. Additionally, I'm selling merch for the channel through the link in the description. If you're interested, be sure to check it out. Thank you for watching up to this point. I apologize for the frequent play mistakes. I hope to improve at MTG together with everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a thumbs up. See you in the next one. This has been Antya.